Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room, back with an impromptu video which I'm filming after I filmed my last ever video in this house. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. So basically, I was planning to be packing all this stuff up by now, and you probably understand that it's because we're moving house. So I explain it all in my latest pickup video, which I've already filmed and was hoping was going to be my last video. So technically the big pickup video that I film, that I've already filmed, will probably be on my channel, I'd say, in about 2 weeks, and it does claim to be my last ever pickup video that I film in this house, or video in this house, and that's categorically wrong, unfortunately. So yeah, basically I wasn't planning to do this. I wasn't going to just tack these on the end of a pickup video in the new house, but basically I've seen a lot of videos been put up by other YouTubers basically about their pickups and their play experience. So I went to play, also got a few games here which I'm going to go over. I went on the Sunday with an awesome YouTuber, Steve712, and yeah, we had a great time. I'll sort of talk about Steve in a minute, but we got some pamphlets and stuff here. Yeah, absolutely amazing experience. Now, both neither Steve or I have ever been to a retro gaming event before, and first of all, I've got to really apologise. One to some YouTubers down south, and one to Steve as well. Steve actually ended up waiting around for me for quite a long time to say whether I was going or not. With the house move and stuff, we thought we might be exchanging contracts and sort of moving in over the weekend. That the actual play event was on, so I had to keep emailing Steve literally up until I think the Thursday or the Friday of the week that play was. So for safety reasons to Steve, I said, yeah, let's go on the Sunday, because either way, if you know, we've already bought tickets, either way, if I'm moving into the house, it will be fine because we can do a lot on the Saturday, and I could possibly pop up on the Sunday. So but yeah, Steve, to be fair, a top guy. I'll get on more on Steve in a minute, but absolutely brilliant guy, and he was very, very easy to sort of deal with and stuff, you know, and we sorted out what we were going to do, and you know, sort of how I was going to come pick him up and stuff, and go up to Blackpool, but he hung around just waiting for me to sort of make my mind up for a long, long time, when he could have gone with other people, which I really appreciate, because Steve, it was great to meet him. He's alluded to this in his video. I'll pop a link here, maybe with an annotation or something. But Steve is one of those guys that he is an honest bloke. You know, I don't. It's going to come out really bad, but sometimes you watch people on YouTube and you think, oh, is that just an act or something? But Steve is basically what you see is what you get. He's a really funny guy, really, really straight to the point, sort of. A good laugh, and we're into the similar sort of comedy shows as well, so we had a long drive to Blackpool. Well, I mean, I did, I was in the car for nearly 5 hours, but Steve and I were in the car together for about 2.5 hours, and he even alluded to it in his video for the play experience. The time just flew by. It was absolutely hilarious. I mean, he's into like The Office, we chatted about that for a long time, extras. What else do we talk about? Oh, pretty much every single comedy show which we're both into, and it's incredible the sort of chemistry you have with someone who you've never actually spoken to, but you've spoken to via videos and PMs and stuff like that. So yeah, Steve was a top guy, and I definitely want to meet up with him again. He was absolutely hilarious, and I tell you what, it was one of those events where you come back and your cheeks hurt, because literally all I did all day was laugh, and yeah, it was a great day, really, really great day, and really, really appreciate Steve for you know, agreeing to sort of go up with us. So we were both sort of in the same boat. We didn't really want to go up by ourselves. So so yeah, that's a sort of a thing to Steve there, just to say, you know, check his channel out, top guy. He also picked some stuff up at the Play Expo, so make sure you go and check him out, and also subscribe to him, because it'd be great to get him some more subscribers. To you know, fully integrate him into the community even more. So yeah, check Steve out for sure. I've got another story actually about Steve in a minute, about when I went to pick him up, but I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Yeah, I just wanted to apologise to the YouTubers down south. Now, there's a few guys that I speak to quite regularly, most notably Long Rod von Hudendong. The problem was, I have always said to him that we would go to one of these events. If one of us went, we would both go. The only problem was that, like I said, I didn't know whether I was actually going to be going, and also I was in Guildford that weekend up at Sam's, so sort of Guildford area. So I sort of knew I wasn't going to be around this area, so to come back and then go to that event, and it would have been a complete nightmare. And also I didn't want to potentially muck up 2 or 3 people's plans. And don't take this the wrong way, Steve, but you had other ways of getting there with other people, so I was sort of, you know, I was an option for you, but there's a few guys down here that definitely wouldn't have been able to go if I said at the last minute I wasn't going. I would have let a lot of people down. So yeah, that's how that played out, unfortunately. So real apologies to guys down here. I'm sure that we'll do another one of these events soon, and we can all go. It'll be a great laugh. But yeah. So anyway, pulled up in Leicester. I picked Steve up, didn't I? Journey's gone absolutely fine. No problem at all. Absolutely fine. Straight to the house. Actually, the only mistake I made was taking the wrong turning literally before his street. So my sat-nav had a bit of a spaz. Well, that's what I'm going to say anyway. Yeah, the whole journey went amazing up there, and I was using the hands-free kit, and pulled up outside Steve's house. So my phone sits on the central console, my Astra, and it points at me so I can see where I'm going, and also usually I have a headphone in so I can listen to the radio and still hear the directions. So I think you can probably see where this is going already. So anyway, pull up to Steve's house in the middle of the road, trying to turn around, and for some unknown reason I thought, I tell you what, I better move my phone just in case, because I was doing a lot of turning and stuff. So I put my phone through the steering wheel, and hands-free kit's still in my ear, and yeah, proceeded to turn the steering wheel several times, trying to turn my car. This is outside Steve's house, remember, and basically, to cut long story short, it resulted in this. Yeah, that's my hands-free kit. That's all that's left. I ended up having to snap it out the steering wheel, trying to get it out. So yeah, you know, nice Christmas present from Sam there, well and truly managed. So it was a top of the range one as well, a Sennheiser one. But so I ended up having to snap that. But I had a horrible feeling that Steve's first thought of me was going to be of this crazy YouTuber who he had never met before, trying to sort of unravel his hands-free kit from his steering wheel. So I'm sort of sitting in the car outside his house, like tugging at this hands-free kit, trying to get it out of the steering wheel. And in the end, I was like, oh god, this is just beyond belief. So, you know, the whole journey's gone amazing, and then you sort of have a crazy moment, and right outside their house, and you think, this guy's going to think I'm an absolute nutter. So yeah, he just gets through hands-free kits, you know. So you know, so yeah, Blackpool to Portsmouth is easily a one hands-free kit car journey. You know, I've usually could have possibly broken into a second one. It's quite a long trip, but you know, the one hands-free kit just did me well there. You know, I didn't feel the need to, you know, buy a second hands-free kit and destroy that one as well. So yeah, so a bit of an embarrassing story there when I picked Steve up, but yeah, but anyway, I won't be doing that again. So yeah, anyway, pickups. I made a few pickups whilst I was there. Brilliant prices, I've got to admit, when I was there, for the stuff I was looking at anyway. It was all in line with eBay prices, to an extent. The stuff I've got I couldn't be happier with. You know, I couldn't get that cheap on eBay or Amazon. So really happy to get those. They're actually still sealed, so I won't actually have any footage before this video has been recorded. I will quickly get some whilst this video is rendering and pop it on the video. So yeah, let's start off. So first one is a game I've been after for an awful long time. Ignore the price on it, I didn't pay that. That was the best thing. You could actually sort of haggle there and get yourself a good deal. But it's a game I've always been intrigued by, and it's not fully boxed because I'm not too sure I want to keep it if I haven't played it yet. So if it's no good, I'll just move it on. But that game is Earthworm Jim 3D. Now, this game has always intrigued me, mainly because it's Earthworm Jim. Now, leads to another story. Met Ben Shemnuzo when I was there at Play Expo, and he was at Console Passion store. Top guy. Met a few other YouTubers as well, but Ben was one of the guys I really wanted to meet. I knew he was going to be there on Sunday, and he picked up Earthworm Jim as well for the Mega Drive, which he's put in his latest pickup video, which I'll link here as well. Top guy. Go subscribe to Ben. That's very naive of me. I'm sure you'll all subscribe to Ben Shemnuzo. yeah, Earthworm Jim 3D, I've only ever checked out sort of images and the occasional video of it, and it looks intriguing. It looks like an open world sort of Mario 64-esque game, so I'm quite intrigued to try that out. It says £10 just there, you might just be able to see. Paid £8 for it, I believe, and Steve and I had a little contest on the day, towards the end of the day, to see who could get the most off the games and make the biggest saving, and Steve failed horribly with one of his, but he's already explained that in his video where he offered 20. The guy was like, what's the best price you can do on a £20 game, and Steve was basically told it's £20. So yeah, he's learnt, and in Manchester we will have a really good contest, and we'll see who the winner is. But at the moment I'm £2 up on you, Steve. So yeah, so Earthworm Jim 3D, there'll be some footage to the side here. I just went like that there, like it's there, it's here. So yeah, we'll try that out, and if it really intrigues me and I really enjoy it, we'll look for the box and the manual much in the same way as we would have in an Operation Rebuy. So Earthworm Jim 3D into the collection. So the next two games are games that I've been after on eBay. I've got a lot of pickups. Basically, my pickup video, like I said, I've already filmed. Yeah, you can probably see where it's going. So from these next two pickups, because they're all for the same system. So anyway, yeah, I've been after these games for a long time, but they go usually over sort of 12 to 13 quid on eBay. So I'm sort of not happy to pick those up. They're games from my childhood, and they're still sealed actually. So the first game is WCW versus NWO World Tour. Now this game ended up costing me boxed, fully boxed. I believe it's got its manual as well. Yeah, £8, and it's in brilliant condition. Now basically, on the day, Console Passion had these labels here, which is fair enough. It explains what the game is. But then, usually really small, they had missing a manual here. That's the only gripe I had with the play event, that they weren't very clear on what they had in the box. You know, like I said, it was a great event. I really enjoyed it, but they could have been a lot more clear on the labelling at the event. I know a few people actually, videos I've watched have been burnt by that, and yeah, it was a tad annoying if I'm being honest. But I got lucky with these because I didn't even realise until Steve picked up a PS1 game, which you can check out in his pickup video, and it said no, it wasn't. It was a Mega Drive game. It didn't have a manual, and yeah, it wasn't very clear at all. But this is absolutely incredible. Really happy with the condition here. So we've got all of the sides here. There's not a lot of crushing. It's perfect for my collection. These will go in the box protectors. I'll be really happy with them. So let's open it up, just make sure it has got a manual. So yeah, I said this next game as well, I've got massive memories of back in when I was in school in Oakland, yeah, it was one of the games I've been trying to get back on eBay for God knows how long. So just got one of these DVD protectors here, and okay, it's got a manual. So it's taken out, pretty good, and it's even got a little baggie on it. So I've got the tray as well, and yeah, manual and information cards. I'm really happy with that. I've actually lucked out on that because, like I said, I didn't realise the manual things for a long time after Steve had bought his first thing, so it could have gone hideously wrong there. But yeah, so really happy to get WCW NWO World Tour into the collection for the N64. It's a classic game for me, lots of memories of this game, and you know, the footage here, you know, I probably would have ended up playing this footage for, you know, trimming this down for at least 20 minutes because I'm really looking forward to throwing this on after this video has been recorded. So yeah, NWO versus WCW World Tour there. Just move those two things around. That's WCW, NWO. We'll move on. So next one is another wrestling game, really on a wrestling sort of nostalgia kick at the moment, and that is the next one again, which I've tried to get on eBay for a decent price, and it usually sells for 15 quid in this condition. So I've made a saving in WCW NWO Revenge. Now this is one of the better games that I played on the N64 when I bought my N64, and I absolutely loved it. And I paid £8 again for this, which is brilliant. You know, the price it usually sells for is a lot more than that. So this one doesn't say, it hasn't got a manual again, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so we got minimal crushing on it. It's in pretty good condition, to be honest. I'm really happy with this. Again, as was for the last one, but let's try and find the opening part. And out it comes. Another sleeve protector there. Yes, it has a manual. So, and it's one of those annoying boxes where it hasn't actually got, it's got the tray inbuilt in it. So I've opened up the wrong side. So let's just open up that, and this one's got a baggie as well. So that's a cartridge, pretty good condition. And the manuals, again with the information card, brilliant condition. Really, really happy with these. That's the thing at these Play Expos and stuff. I'm definitely going to be going to some more of them. I definitely want to meet more YouTubers there. You know, they were really good. The stuff, obviously, where you can actually pick something up and look at it and sort of think, you know, do I want it or don't I? I mean, I could have spent so much money there on the day. And my willpower was tested several times. I'm after a certain system at the moment, which I allude to in my pickup video, which you'll see in a few weeks. I got very, very close to picking one up, very, very close. But I held off, and I'm going to hold out for an eBay bargain, I think is what they say. So yeah, the thing is, the prices there were really good for me personally. eBay pricing definitely better than that. I got these 3 games into the collection. I think in all, on the day I spent, well, let's have a look. Spent £24 on games. Got 2 box games and 1 that I really want to try, and would cost me easily £10, £15 on eBay. So really, really happy to get that in the collection, guys. So that's 3 games towards my gaming collection. This stuff will all make real sense when you see my next pickup video, which I will try and probably get up towards the middle end of May, I'd say. Yeah, basically it was a well spent day up in. I would have loved to have gone the Saturday, but like I said, instances in life, you know, things like that. I didn't quite know the workings of the house buy that we're currently doing at the moment. So I had to sort of say to Steve, you know, yes, I will be able to go on the Sunday. But so yeah, will I go again? Yeah, I would. I'd recommend it as well. I think the ticket prices were quite good. Most of the arcade machines were free play. I believe there was 1 or 2 that weren't, because there was one that Steve and I spotted where there was people, you know, waiting around it and then walking away because it wasn't free play. So I don't know whether that was maybe just a glitch with the machine or something, but every other machine seemed to be sort of you know, free play. We played on the consoles that were set up as well. We nearly completed Streets of Rage 1. That was a great laugh playing through with Steve. What else did we play? We played Sensible Soccer badly. We played that on the what did we play it on? I can't remember what console it was, but basically the control, well, both the controllers weren't great, so we walked away from that quite quick. Well, else? Tekken, he handed my ass to me on Tekken. Then we played on GoldenEye. Memories being stretched here, but it was just one of those days where I really, really enjoyed the whole thing, and the whole atmosphere was perfect. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I just want to thank Steve again for that, and also Steve. I alluded to it whilst we were out, but I've got a game and something else I want to send through to you, and you know what the game is, but you know, I'll leave that for you to unbox and tell the YouTube nation. Yeah, basically I will dig that stuff out once I'm in the house, and I'll send it through. So probably at the beginning of June, I'd say you'll probably be getting that stuff, but I'll send it through to you, and I think you might actually remember the other stuff we spoke about in the car, but I'll send that through to you as well, and I won't tell anyone what it is on here. So and you can just show people that on your video. So yeah, basically that was my play experience. Would I go again? Definitely. Absolutely brilliant day. Really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I've never been to one of those things before, so yeah, it was good actually for me personally to go and try one out with someone that I really sort of wanted to meet and I thought was going to get on with well. So Steve just made the event all that much more enjoyable. It was a great laugh. Really, really enjoyed meeting him, and I just realised my voice has changed an awful lot. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. I think I've got a sore throat coming, unfortunately. But yeah, basically, I would go again to any of these retro gaming events, and I would also like to meet more YouTubers. Put it that way. It was absolutely brilliant. The YouTubers we met, I can't remember all of them by name, but it was an absolutely brilliant day. People just come up to you and sort of tap you on the shoulder and stuff, and it was, you know, it was a bit weird, to be honest, because I was a bit sort of, you know, timid to go up and sort of introduce myself, because, you know, I'm not a big player by any stretch of imagination on YouTube. So I think it would be very, very over the top of me to go up and say, yeah, you know me, you know, do you know who I am? So no, I didn't sort of want to go in with that sort of mindset. I wanted to go in and just say, look, if I see people I know, I will go up and say stuff, but you know, it has to be done the right way. I think, you know, you can go up, you know, because they're there to enjoy it as well. And I didn't want to just go up and constantly hassle people. So, yeah. Anyway, so to summarise this video: Play Expo, absolutely brilliant. Pickups, absolutely brilliant. Really happy with those. Couldn't be happier. And meeting Steve, just the icing on the cake. Absolutely brilliant guy. Make sure you check his channel out, guys. If you like my channel, you're gonna love Steve's stuff. Put it that way. He's worth a subscription. Puts videos up every now and again. Not every now and again, that's probably a massive understatement. He puts videos up usually in blocks, like 3 or 4 every few weeks, and then he'll put some more up. But he's into the car boot scene, eBay, PlayStation 1 and the NES are his favourite consoles from memory, although he's just gotten into another console, and I won't tease. You're going to have to go watch it. So I won't tell you, sorry. I'm going to tease you. You're going to have to go watch his video to find him out. And yeah, he's well worth a subscription, guys. So make sure you go see him. Yeah, that's all for now, guys. Probably will be the last video I actually film, even though there'll be one uploaded on my channel after this, which is claiming to be the last video I ever shot. You'll notice because I've got a massive beard. I've shaved off since then. So yeah. Please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.